And we are back. Raiders franchise. In the last episode, oops, we ended up playing the Patriots where we lost 42-24. In a game where that score was actually a lot worse than it appeared. Basically, it was close, and then we turned the ball over. Like, we allowed 3 touchdowns in 3 minutes. It was, ooh. In this episode, we're going against the Titans, who are 3-4, and I keep saying this every episode. We need to bounce back after a loss. We started out 4-0. We have since lost 3 straight. We are still in the division lead. However, we are tied with the Chargers, and Kansas City and Denver, both with 4 losses, have beaten us. So thankfully, the one team we have beaten is the one close to us. But the other two, I mean, they're right there with us, and they do have the tiebreaker over us if it ended today.
A new rookie.
We hate this. This pops up literally every like 2-3 weeks. The plan has not changed. The plan will not change. I hope you can stop, bring it up. It is the trade deadline. However, I don't think we need to make a trade. I actually like this team. It shows that we're able to win a bunch of games in a row. We're able to lose a bunch of games in a row. We just have to get hot. Max Crosby and Jared Frazier are both going to be out for this game. I don't know when Jared Frazier's coming back. I mean, he was supposed to be back like a while ago. Still not. Titans think we aren't that far of a scroll away. They're going to be without J.C. Latham, Xavier Woods, David Long, and Bryce Huff. So very key defensive players for them, and their right tackle who is very good. We have a chance to take advantage of that now. Ultimately, we've had a chance to take advantage of a few things now. It's gonna come down to is, are we going to? The answer is hopefully, but I'm not confident anymore. Without further ado, though, that should be good enough for us to start the game. We are the better team overall wise. That's not something that happens very often. We are a very young team outside of our quarterback position, which is why we are looking to, after this season. It's not final, but I am looking at, not necessarily replacing Geno Smith, but I'm looking to get our quarterback of the future. Whether that means they, start immediately or sit behind Geno for a year, that's going to depend on how Geno plays this year. 11 yards to Douglas, followed by 7 yards, and then 10 yards by Genty. It's going to be I assume, offsides or a neutral zone infraction on Jeffrey Simmons. We pick up nothing. 4 yards for Justice Hill. -2 for Justin Hill. Justice. 53-yard field goal is good. We lead 3-0. Getting a field goal on our opening drive. Philly wins 35-3 over the Giants. Absolutely destroyed them. Starting out for the Titans, they get 4 yards, followed by an incomplete pass, followed by another incomplete pass, with Lloyd Cushenberry, their center, getting injured on the play. So they are now down right tackle and, at the moment, their center. Who knows if he'll come back. 5 yards there for Turpin, followed by 6 for Genty. That's a first down. 12 yards for Bowers. First down. He missed the last game due to a practice injury. Glad to see him back out there. Third down. We throw 3 incomplete passes. Cody Barton for the Titans now gets injured. Pinned at the 6-yard line. Good punt. 9 yards to Gunnar Helm. Eric Stokes gets injured on the play. He has not lived up to the he played so well last year. He's granted Bobby Brown with the sack. 4th and 7 back at the 9. 12 yards for Jack Beck. In Eric Stokes' defense, he has played well. He just has not been on the field. 8 yards for Trey Tucker on the first down. He has, honestly, I think, missed the same amount, if not more games than he's played. Back-to-back 8-yard pickups, first to Bowers, then to Trey Tucker. Cedric Gray gets the pass breakup, as you see in the play history. 2nd and 10 at the 22. We are in the red. Well, we're not in the red zone. We're right there, so we're going to go ahead and watch this play out. Jack Beck up to the 10-yard line. That's going to bring up 1st and 10. We can theoretically still get a first down. However, I mean, we're talking not even inches, centimeters. Brock Bowers for the touchdown, 10 yards out. We score back-to-back points. Well, technically not back-to-back, but we score and then we score again before they scored. 10-0, we lead. "12 yards to Shimmery DK, followed by 13 yards to Shimmery DK, followed by 21 yards to Olamide Zacchaeus, followed by 17 yards to Shimmery DK. And why are we letting Shimmery DK, destroy us? Is he really their #1 receiver? That's concerning if he is. Looks like they still have Calvin Ridley. Maybe. Oh, there it is. Olamide Zacchaeus for the touchdown. Wide open 7-yard touchdown. And the Titans say, we're not going away that easily. 10-7 now. Broncos win their game 31-21 over the Colts. We were hoping, for a different story. Cedric Gray commits a penalty. That has to be pass interference. That is a huge chunk. "25 yards by Jack Beck sets us up 1st and goal at the 7. Sorry, I felt like I had to sneeze, so I wasn't talking. And Genty fights forward for the touchdown. What an effort! Beautiful effort there by Genty. Gunnar Helm, 7 yards. 5 yards for Pollard, 1st down. 5 yards for Pollard again. Intercepted to Cameron Richardson. Devondre Seck gets a 5-yard sack, followed by a 7-yard pickup by Genty. 3rd and long. 7-yard pickup, 4th and 1, just short. Field goal is good. I actually agree with going for the field goal there. Make it a 2-touchdown game, 12 points. 7-yard rush by Pollard, followed by an incomplete pass. 3rd and 3. 15 yards to Calvin Ridley. 1st down. Ronnie Hickman, who just got star dev after a breakout scenario, which he completed. Incomplete pass, 4th and 1. 3-yard rush by Pollard. We're going to go ahead and watch the rest of this half in slow motion. With only 3.5 left to go, I mean, we want to see the halftime show. Cam Ward elects to throw it away. He might have been able to scramble for maybe like a yard or two, but ultimately can't follow him for that. Not wanting to probably take an unnecessary hit. As we see Olamide Zacchaeus in motion. Ward throws, complete. That's Ridley up to about the 17, but there is a flag. Let's see what it is. And it's going to be holding on the offense. Going to be on Dan Moore, the left tackle. We're obviously going to accept that. There is also an injury timeout. Don't know who it was. It showed up blue, so I'm going to assume that means it's the Titans. As levering pressure, oh, never mind, it was a screen. And it works wonders. Big hit. 3rd and 7 up to the 33. 13-yard pickup there. But it came at a price with a huge hit. See a man in motion. Ward throws, and it's batted down by Tyree Wilson. Chiego Conquo, the tight end, was apparently the intended target. And the field goal, about a 50-yarder, is good. It's now 9 points, so a two-score game still. Raiders get the ball back, 2:32 remaining. Going to be probably a bit less. Turn up to the 27. Both teams still have all three of their timeouts, so huge for either side if they are able to score or get a stop. As Gino just checks it down to Michael Mayer, the backup tight end. He's got 9 yards, 2nd and 1 up to the 36. And that'll take us to the 2-minute warning.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 36-yard line.
Gino, what a catch. Trey Tucker, L'Jarius Sneed was all over that, able to squeeze it in there. First down to the 48.
That's good for a Las Vegas first down.
And that's Brock Bowers. He's got to catch up to the 36-yard line.
17 more yards.
Raiders officially in field goal range. Got to be careful not to take a sack. And it's intercepted, and that's going to go the distance. I did not think that was going to get intercepted. I thought he was going to get laid out, though. Roger McCreary jumps the route. Saw Gino in distress. Knew Genty was the security blanket. And he read that perfectly. Like I said, I didn't think that was getting picked off. I thought it was going to be one where, like, it was going to be a bang-bang play. Genty catches it, and McCreary absolutely, like, times the hit perfectly. But no, he was able to jump it. And that's huge for the Titans. Like I said, they were down 2 scores. Now they are only down 2 points. That's complete. The Bowers going to be just shy of the first down. Timeout Raiders, they're first. They go handoff to Genty. I love that call. First down to the 43. Go hurry up. I think we should probably play for the field goal here. We played for the touchdown last time, and that hurt us. We need less than 20 yards. And a 4-yard check down to Bowers. I mean, that's going to help, but that's only... In my opinion, if we're able to get inside the 35 to 40-yard line, that's, my sweet spot. That's going to put us close. Not quite, though. 43-yard line. We're looking at a 60-yarder. All it takes is one, little, like, 4 or 5-yard out route. And they throw Brock Bowers.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Titans' 36-yard line.
Oh, no! We caught it, but didn't get the feet down. That's heartbreaking. Do I want to kick the field goal? Absolutely not. Do I want the computer to kick it? Absolutely not, but it's whatever.
Daniel Carlson for the Raider field goal. A 53-yard attempt.
53-yarder is up! And it's good! What a way to end the half. We get a field goal. So at the end, at the halfway mark, 22-17. Titans right there, but the Raiders have the lead. (31-21) Broncos win over the Colts. We're obviously hoping Indianapolis could pull through, but they failed to do so. Next, Vikings-Panthers. Vikings looking for their first win. Panthers dominating. They go option play to TJ Hawkinson, who broke a tackle, throws a jump ball, and the Vikings with that play, win their first game of the season. 17-14. They win over the Panthers. Finally, Ravens Steelers, a classic AFC North matchup. They go handoff, able to slip through, and that's the touchdown. 21-17, Steelers win that one. Didn't get to see Kansas City anywhere. And that's a huge play. The interception, that one absolutely stunk. I mean, that was just, not only did it like kill our momentum, it allowed them to get back in the game. Normal speed. As the Titans, down 5, are going to get the ball first. "26 yards to Olamide Zaccheaus. 7 yards to Chimere DK. 3rd and 3. They only get 2, 4th and inches. They go Tony Pollard 10 yards. Followed by a 4-yard rush by Pollard. That is complete to Zaccheaus up to the 7. That's 1st and goal.
A 7-yard gain. That's another Titans first down. 1st and goal, Tennessee.
2nd and goal from the 8.
The ball carrier. He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 8-yard line.
And Tyree Wilson, beautiful play there.
The wide receiver, the ball carrier.
3rd and goal from the 11.
A 3-yard loss on the play. It's 3rd and goal.
And that's complete. Is that Olamide Zaccheaus again? No, that time Calvin Ridley. Oh, it's a good thing I didn't back out. They're going for the 2-point conversion. Me being slow actually benefited. As they're going to go fake jet sweep. Actually give to Tony Pollard. He ends up getting tackled at the 9-yard line. So we were all over that. So Titans have the lead now, but only by 1 point, 23-22. Cowboys win 24-23 over the Jaguars. So Tennessee, we're helping you out here. Let us beat you and we're trying to. Fuck, man, I can't speak. Back to back. 2 big plays though. 3 yards for Turpin. 2 yards by Genty. 3rd and 5. Incomplete pass, and we're probably gonna take a field goal. We do. We lead 25-23. 53-yarder. 28 return by Marcus Harris. 18 yards to Chimere DK. We are getting the 13 yards. What is happening? 10 yards to Calvin Ridley. -2 by Pollard. Chimere DK dropped it. Well, I mean, you've been playing lights out, so that's okay. Chad Ryland with the field goal, 44-yarder. Titans take the lead 26-25. Chargers lead 10-3 over the Bills. 3rd and 6. Go 3 and out. We pin them at the 3-yard line. Safety. 6 yards for Pollard. Never mind. 17 yards to Calvin Ridley. 1st down. 49ers lead 17-13 over Chiefs. Come on, 49ers. 8 yards for Pollard. 7 yards for Pollard. 3 yards for Pollard. 4 yards to Ridley. Huge 3rd down. 5 yards to Tyjae Spears. He has not been in the game at all. Cam Moore gets sacked by Jonathan Culp. 22 yards to DK to erase all of that. Are you for real? Like, we are getting destroyed by one player. Pollard up to the 10-yard line, 2nd and 1.
He was taken down at the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and
As we're getting closer and closer to the halfway mark, I'm curious if Tennessee scores a touchdown here. Will we see them go for 2 to make it a 2-score game? Or will they kick the extra point and just make it an 8-point game and make the other team have to rely on the 2-point conversion? 3rd and 1. Pollard wasn't able to get there, but Cam Ward on the quarterback sneak is.
It's a gain of 2. And the Titans first down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
1st and goal from the 8. They give Pollard, not going anywhere.
The ball carrier. Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Leads to
2nd and goal.
at the Raiders.
Play action. Ward barely manages to evade. And we thankfully get this tackle there. That is 57. Is that Matt Royster?
4 yards on the pickup. It's now 3rd and
No, Royster's like 42. Ridley, are we for real? We're getting bitched on, bro. What is happening?
his kick is good. Makes the score Titans 33. Raiders.
I just want to quickly check stats. Player stats. 8 for 78. DK 7 for 102. Ridley with 2 touchdowns. Zacchaeus 67. They have, okay, so this is 100, 180. I mean, they have 250 yards damn near between 3 players. Like, why are we getting burnt by? They're 3 and 4, bro. We're actually just like on a struggle right now. 5-yard pickup for Genty, followed by 5 yards for Gino. 3rd and 1. You motherfucker. Punt. Sorry, I don't punt. When you have one of the best power backs in the league and we're down by 8 points, does not matter whatsoever. I mean, they have a great interior D-line, so. But we pick it up to the 43 with Genty. We just play too conservative. I mean, why would we rely on our defense? Our defense, league year in, year out, has been one of the worst. Oh my goodness, 3rd and 10, we're just going backwards. We literally just went backwards on that sequence. Like, we picked up yardage, then a holding, then no gain, then a sack. 4 yards for Ward, 3rd and 6. 12 yards to Ridley. We can't stop a fucking... I mean, we can't stop a toddler. They can't even walk. Well, they might be able to. And there goes Pollard. Thankfully, Hickman makes the tackle at the 34. We take timeouts. I thought he was gone, bro. I didn't think we were catching him. We need to stop. Probably literally this, like, sequence. They go to Zacchaeus. We tackle him for loss of 2. 2nd and 12.
Jackson on the tackle. It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 32-yard line.
And we get burnt. That's probably going to... I mean, we'll still have a chance, but it's going to be such a small chance. If they pick up a 1st down here, it's over, though.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
I mean, we're going to have less than a minute, if not, to go. Will most likely be the length of the field. They actually intentionally take a delay of game, milking every last second. That's huge for us because that pushes them back 5 yards. And it doesn't matter as Pollard just guts us. I'm so over this team. Injury timeout. No, it's not inside 2 minutes. I mean, this defense is literally the most disappointing thing I've ever had the experience of being a part of. Like, I don't know what the hell's going on. Like, I genuinely think Geno Smith didn't even play bad. That one stupid interception, but a touchdown, 22 for 35, 237. Rushing, Genti averaged 5 yards a carry and a touchdown. We stopped giving him the ball, though. Receiving, I mean, we had some guys go off. Brock Bowers, Trey Tucker, Jack Beck. Bowers with a touchdown. Dylan Parham and Charles Grant with sacks. 13 tackles for Nakobe Dean. 12 for Ronnie Hickman. 10 for Tyree Wilson. We have 3 people with double digits. 2 tackles for loss for Wilson and Dean. Only 1 sack, and that was Jonathan Culp. DeCamerion Richardson with the interception. Kicking. I mean, one of the rare times he missed an extra point, apparently. But he went perfect. We averaged 56.5 yards punting. I will always say this, and I will always stand by it. If you score 30 points, you should win the game. They won the game. We have been in situations where we've had to score more. We want to keep pushing Ronnie Hickman over the next couple of weeks. I think he's got the potential to really break out. I mean, I actually really like this. This was someone who, by the way, I signed in free agency as a guy who I was like, okay, he is a cheap guy who has a lot of upside. He is a boomer bust player. And I had safety as one of my most scouted positions, so I could have easily drafted one, but I decided, you know what, we're going to give Hickman the shot. And I was not expecting this. I was expecting him to be mediocre, maybe. The pick six to change everything. We lose 4 in a row after winning 4 in a row. We may very well be the only team in our division who loses this week. Bills and Chargers 4-3, 5-3. Herbert throwing. That's McConkey. They win 24-13. Yep. And there goes our division lead. Chargers 24, Bills 13. Lions and Packers 5-3 versus 4-3. And it's going to be Jordan Love throwing in the end zone. It gets the feet down. Matthew Golden 23-17. The Packers win that one. Love throwing 3 touchdowns. Jared Goff throwing 0. That's probably where the difference was, honestly. I mean, it's the trade deadline. I honestly said I didn't plan on making a trade. I seriously I I'm willing to make a trade now for. I mean, it doesn't matter. It could be Jalen Johnson, Jaquan Brisker, Kyle Gordon. This team needs a defensive guy. We have Max Crosby, but he's not holding the team on his own. I think my issue is I was banking on the upside of a lot of these players. I mean, not to this Tyree Wilson, he's actually played well. There's no disrespecting that. But guys Eric Stokes has just barely been able to play. Isaac Ford, he's a rookie. DeCamerion Richardson, he's not taking that step I was hoping he would. Our D tackles are a bunch of mediocre guys. We have great depth, but no one stands out as that true number one. And the guy who is the number one is on a 1-year deal who I didn't even want going into the season. I signed him strictly because we needed a D tackle, and we were able to get 2 really good guys in the draft. Granted, one of them is on IR, still not playing. Upgrade that. I don't know what it is with this defense. It is just week in, week out being the reason we lose games. Our offense is doing what it takes. We're advancing week. We're not making a trade. I'm committing to this team right here. I don't even want to be like, oh, I'm going to end the episode. And maybe, no, I want to trust this team. I'm putting my trust in it. What I do want to see, though, is now that we're past halfway point, look at that. Sixth best offense in yardage. Worst defense in allowing yards. Second offense in points scored. Most points allowed. Total 2190 is the lowest. We're 200 yards ahead of second in the Bengals. And the Bengals are just a better version of us. I mean, look at their points. They're literally in the same boat we are. And what's their record? 4-5. Yeah, they're off. The offense is doing what it takes to win games. The defense is not though. When can this motherfucker return from IR? I'm tired of talking about this. 8 games, right? We played 8 games. Does a roster spot need to be open? Oh my goodness, I don't know. I'm gonna. Why can't I remove my player from IR Madden 26? Okay, so it sounds like around week 10. So it sounds like if it does not fix after this game against the 49ers, then I'm just kind of stuck. But that is going to do it, I guess. I hope you guys enjoyed. I mean, I'm enjoying these games. I'm aiding the results. I see you next time when we got the 49ers. Huge chance, shall I say it again, to bounce back. And then followed it up with the Chargers and the Dolphins. So we have a really great chance to knock off 3 top teams in a row. I mean, that would be a surefire way to get our momentum back. I will see you guys next time. Goodbye. Hope you enjoyed.